Hello everyone, welcome back to my blog. How are you doing? All good? Yeah, so as promised, today I will start to talk about how I started my career as a flight attendant. So I actually dream about working in the airport since I was a little girl. So once every few years, when my grandparents came from Australia to Vietnam to visit us, I would had a chance to go to the airport. And those were the only chances that I went to the airport. So for me, it was so special, like going on a holiday. So I love to sit there and look into the check-in area or the arrival hall and dream about one day I can step inside and to see a different world in there. For me, it was a different world from where I'm living inside the airport. And I wish that I can see the aircraft, I mean the real aircraft, not the one on the TV or not the tiny one that flying on the sky. But for me, back then it was something impossible. we we don't have enough money, we didn't have enough money to even fly as a passenger, so to work in there is something big. And then when I was like 6 or 7 years old, there was a very famous Japanese movie at that time, telling the story about a flight attendant. She was just a normal girl and a bit clumsy even, but she dreamed to become a flight attendant, and she went to the training college, but it was so difficult for her. She has to face so many challenges, but because the love for the job, she overcome all of them and finally became a cabin crew and even found her love. So that was a very inspiring film that triggered something in me, and that was the very first time that I know there's a job called flight attendant, and that was what flight attendant do on the aircraft. And I started dream about it, like, oh, that's so special, I would love to do that. But then time's gone by and I kind of forget about that. And one day when I was in high school, one of my relatives, my auntie, became a flight attendant, and that dream came back to me. I was like, oh, it's something real. Someone I knew now became a flight attendant. So it means that I may have a chance and I may be able to be the same. And one day when I was in the first year in university, I saw the advertisement of a Taiwanese airlines. They're hiring cabin crew. So I was like, oh my god, here comes the chance. Should I apply for it or not? But I wasn't confident enough. I thought that no, I'm not good enough. My English was bad back then. And I'm not beautiful. I don't have any working experience. I'm not gonna pass the interview. But my parents encouraged me, like, no, just go for it, you never know. So I applied and I went to the interview, and surprisingly I passed it. I was so happy, I was so shocked. I'm like, wow. So I went to Taiwan and had a training, and that was the beginning of my 7 years journey of flying here and there. So airlines after airlines, totally I worked for 3 airlines, and that was an amazing journey. Sometimes it was really tough and not smooth at all. It's not a pink world, but it's definitely worth the effort, and I never regret that I took that decision. So I hope that whoever is dreaming to become a flight attendant, go for it. You never know. Believe in yourself and try it. You will love it. So in the next video, I'm gonna talk about the very interesting part of the job is the training. It's completely different from what you may thought about it before. It's really interesting and it's tough, very tough. So hope that you guys enjoy this video. In the writing, I describe more about the interview process and those rumor before you become a flight attendant, but they are not right, and I explain more about that in the writing. So have a look at that, and if you have any question, any comment, leave the comment in the boxes. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.